What are we looking for? Dogs.
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Bird, and we back on Bird's Eye View with it. Like always, appreciate the love and support. Please continue to like, comment, and subscribe. Stop what you're doing, smash the like button, smash subscribe button, hop in the comment section, comment whatever you want. Of course, I'm dropping daily bangers day by day. You know, we got news of the day coming out of Colorado. We're gonna jump right into it, dog. We got Josiah Manu. He's an offensive lineman, 6'5", 295 out of Loveland, Colorado in that 2026 class. He is the number 14 overall player in the state of Colorado, a top 100 offensive tackle in the country. Played a lot of interior offensive line on tape, seen a lot of guard on his tape. Definitely, displays some good play strength. A lot of pancakes on tape as well. Also moves and maneuvers to the second level well. Versatile, man. Made a lot of plays on the defensive side of the ball as well. I'm going to have his defensive highlights a little bit toward the end of this video here. Of course, it looks like he transitions to be an offensive lineman at the next level. Of course, this young man was committed to San Jose State. He had committed to the Spartans, looks like July 1st. I know he mentioned when he received his Colorado offer, he said, to be honest, it came out of nowhere. He said he's pretty good friends with our tight end, Zane DeSouza. So, of course, he's always kind of had an eye on CU. He said his brother, Jaden Manu, was actually recruited by CU as well. He played at Loveland High School. He said he was definitely excited when our offensive line coach, Gunnar White, offered him. He said his family was very ecstatic as well. We fell in love with his aggressiveness. Of course, you see that on tape. He's a nasty block finishing offensive lineman. Of course, Coach White said, he was sorry that he didn't hear about him sooner, and that, Colorado, we love his film, which was great to hear from him. He said, of course, we told him that he was a killer. You can see that on tape on both sides of the ball. So, of course, his versatility, I mentioned that as well, too. Of course, he played every position on the defensive line and every position on the offensive line as well. He said so far, he loves Colorado coaches, just talking to them. He said he can tell that, they're genuine people. He said that he also really cares about faith, culture, and how intertwined that everything is over at Colorado. He said that's very important. He had other FBS programs after his services, Arizona, Washington State, Wyoming, just to name a few. Well, now it is official. He's officially committed to this Colorado football program, man. Love being able to keep a young man home, of course, in the trenches as well. He was able to help lead his Thompson Valley High School team to an undefeated 14-0 season and a 3A state championship in 2024. He was also first team All-State as well in 2024, and he was Long Peak's Offensive Player of the Year as well. So definitely getting a talented football player in the trenches, as you'll see his defensive highlights here, man. If he wants to transition to be a defensive lineman, a D tackle at the next level, there's a possibility that he can do that as well. But it looks like the offensive side of the ball is where he's going to be playing and focusing at primarily in college. Of course, he said this offseason, he's really been hitting workouts and training every day, trying to get bigger for his senior year. He said, of course, to say the biggest change this offseason that he's made is trying to lead a lot more and be that guy for this year. Of course, our recruiting staff is looking to continue to build the strength within that Colorado pipeline, keeping the best players in Colorado home. And again, this is a top 15 player in the state of Colorado, and these are the type of guys that you just can't let get out of the state. So not gonna keep it long. Just want to bring you guys another phenomenal update. Please continue to like, comment, and subscribe. Bird's Eye View, man.